Yo guys, what is going on, and thank you for checking out the video. It is a brisk 30 degrees here in Philly today. We're still getting out, getting a ride in. Woo! Getting our combos down if you can't tell. Oh, we're trying to start to move this foot around a little more. Alright guys, so something that I thought would be good to talk about in today's video is riding in the freezing cold, riding any sort of electric vehicles, like a Sur-Ron, a Razor, an electric scooter for that matter. Can you ride it in the freezing cold? What's the maintenance look like? What's all those random questions I always asked when I first got into the electric stuff, so I figure I'll talk about it today. Let's ride through the tunnel quick, why not? But yeah guys, to most people's surprise, you can ride these electric bikes outside with no problem whatsoever. So there's not going to be any damage done to the battery or the motor or anything like that. Frankly, the motor is going to run better when it's cooler anyways, less chance of overheating. But with that said, there's no problems with the battery in terms of riding in the cold. So you go out, you ride, your battery actually will heat up. So I believe the little cells in the battery heat up. And is there a traffic jam in here? But anyways, the cells in the battery should heat up. Why is it so busy right now? Jesus God. I'm not waiting for this. Try 1,000. The cells in the battery will heat up, so you're good to go in that regard. You don't have to worry about the battery being too cold or anything like that. So now that we know the battery can be cold, it can operate in cold temperatures, it actually gets warmer as you get out and ride. The biggest thing really with the cold just has to do with range and charging. So let's start with range. For range, you're definitely going to get less range on a really cold day. So let's say I get 30 to 35 miles out of this on a 70-degree day in the summer. In the winter, it's 30 degrees right now. I'm probably only gonna get like 25, 30 out of this. And that's just because they're not gonna perform quite as well in absolute freezing temperatures. So much traffic here. But anyways, the cold isn't necessarily gonna have a huge effect on the battery. It will limit your range partially, like I said, probably by like, my case, maybe 5 to 10 miles, depending on how damn cold it is outside. But aside from that, it shouldn't really have any effect. The biggest thing comes from charging, and you can't charge in the freezing cold or even near freezing cold temperatures. So ideally, you're gonna wanna charge the battery when it's at room temperature. So like anywhere between 60 to 70 degrees. You're probably not gonna keep your house much colder than that anyways, especially in the winter, but 60 to 70 degrees is where you wanna charge it at. You can't charge it outside in the freezing cold because that will apparently destroy the battery. But guys, to my knowledge, that is really like the biggest thing. So you'll get a little bit of worse range in the freezing cold and extreme temperatures, and you shouldn't charge at, below, or near freezing. But that's about it. Like, there's not any other huge differences, and we're trying to get our feet over there. There's not any other huge things you have to worry about in the cold besides dressing warm enough. But with all that in mind, I've been riding this bike pretty much 4 or 5 times a week in 30-degree weather the past 3 weeks, and it's fine. I don't really notice any huge problems with range or anything like that. So it works out pretty well for me. And let's get up to a wheelie. But yeah, you guys shouldn't be concerned if you're scared of like ruining the bike if you ride it in the cold or something like that. It's not gonna happen. All right, let's try and get a hand drag here. Woo! Ooh, it's too cold. I can't even feel my hands. But yeah, guys, if the cold is like the only thing you're worried about with the electric stuff, it's not a problem. Just don't charge it in the cold. That's literally it. It'll perform fine though when not in the cold. Slow this thing down. Oh, leg over. Like, where do I put my leg? And then what, go side saddle next? Woo! Mustang popping. Slow this down. Here. All right, sit down. Knee knock. Let's get this other knee over. All right, knees on the seat. I just don't know where to go with it. Like, I guess I gotta go here and then back. I don't know. It's all very confusing. But hey guys, if I'm wrong about any of this electric stuff, speaking of which, a Tesla, let me know in the comments. I'm always happy to learn more. This is everything just about my understanding, and it's pretty much that these bikes are fine outside. You hurt? Let's get a little speed run on the EC4P. We're flying. I'm not a big speed guy, guys. Especially not on this thing. Oh, my hands are freezing now. Woo! Try and get a hand drag. Well, we scraped the bar. Yeah, we scraped the bar. That was embarrassing. Don't worry, everyone, I'm good. Back to wheelie. Alright, we can pop up into Love Park again. We're just cruising along here with traffic. Cars going around us. Whew. Yeah, now we're in Temple for sure. You can see by all the signs and the letters. I don't have a ton of battery left and I'm not trying to fool around with the police. Yeah, I see you, bro. I see you. Relax. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I got plenty of videos coming still, even through the cold winter weather, so make sure you stay tuned. But yeah, I'll catch you next time. Peace.